Good morning, everyone. I know you're not seeing my face. I am so sorry. I have been ill, so keep me in your prayers. But I could not remiss but to come on and say Happy Father's Day and also to introduce my darling husband who is going to read an article that he wrote many years ago. So I am going to introduce my handsome husband, Dr. Mark Echols, who will be reading his article today. So do enjoy.
Good morning, everyone. Happy to be here. I'm a follower and fan of the channel myself, Ames Lounge. I've been looking forward for an opportunity to come on. So I happily accepted my wife's request to read one of my articles, one of my many articles. This one was published in the HuffPost back in 2016. It is entitled, "My Children Are My Legacy, a reflection on the importance of fatherhood, a Father's Day message." Whether deliberate or by circumstance, whether planned or unplanned, becoming a father is the most important event in a man's life. I first became a father nearly 21 years ago, and I will never forget holding my eldest daughters for the first time. She was the most beautiful baby I had ever seen, and I couldn't believe that I helped bring this little angel into the world. I was a father. That was so shocking to me. I almost had to pinch myself to make sure I wasn't dreaming. Months would go by before I fully accepted that yes, I was a dad, and this is now my life. However, I would not realize the full gravity of fatherhood until years later. Over those years, I would go to work every day to help feed and clothe my children. I would take my children to school and to the park on weekends. I would take my children to doctor's appointments and to church on Sunday. I thought of all those things as being a good father, repeating what I had seen from my father and my grandfather. I eventually realized that it was deeper than that. My daily routine wasn't just being a good father. I now understood that what I was really doing was building a legacy. Everything about fatherhood was rewarding to me. There is no aspect of fatherhood which is more important than another. I enjoy taking my children to the playground and playing games with my daughters. I enjoy watching sports with my son and playing basketball with him at the park. I enjoy taking my children to the movies and watching TV with them. I like telling my children about my life and experiences, both triumphs and missteps. I understand the importance of discipline, even as I don't always enjoy the sadness in my children's faces when I have to do it. I appreciate the gravity of teaching my children about life lessons, about God, as well as the importance of being a good person and valuing life. I always wanted to be a father, and I am blessed to be living that dream. My children are my legacy, which is true not only of me, but for every father. Our children are our legacies, and for most men, they are the only legacy which we will leave behind. There are few men who had the opportunity or ability to create legacies which are recognized throughout history. Men who are renowned for their inventions, like a Lewis Latimer, Garrett Morgan, Albert Einstein, Thomas Edison, or George Washington Carver. Political activists who have changed laws in society, like a Dr. Martin Luther King, Gandhi, or Nelson Mandela. Successful businessmen and philanthropists like Bill Gates, Steve Jobs, Mark Zuckerberg, or Reginald F. Lewis. Famous athletes like the late Muhammad Ali, Michael Jordan, LeBron James, or Babe Ruth. While few men can build legacies like the aforementioned, every father leaves a legacy of his children. It's your children who will carry your name and your lessons across generations, from your grandchildren and beyond. It is your children who share their memories of how passionate you were about sports, the recipe of your famous chili, your concern about community, or belief in the value of a good education. It is your children who will miss you and ensure your name will still be remembered, even though you were never rich or famous. Every father is a branch of their own family tree. And through our children, we will always be remembered, even after we have passed away. This is what legacy is truly about. And it is why being a father is important. Happy Father's Day, dads. Enjoy this day and know that you are building a legacy with your children. Let's leave one worthy of being remembered. Happy Father's Day, everybody.
Happy Father's Day, and definitely note that whether you're a biological father or you're just in a role playing a father for a child who really needs that dad, you are special. Happy Father's Day, everyone.